key here is he's got to get rid of Ivanka and he's got to get rid of Jared Kushner. If he wants to bring his family in, let him bring in Eric and Donald Jr. That's fine. They represented what we talked about. But let me tell you one statement. Hitler always said to his German public, who will ever remember the Armenian genocide? 1.3 million Armenians were killed by the Turks with the help of the Germans. And nobody ever remembered the Armenian genocide when the Jews were then rounded up, the Catholics were rounded up, the Protestants were rounded up, the Lutherans. Most people don't remember that the evisceration of Catholicism and Lutheranism started in the 1930s under Hitler. He could never have gotten to power if all the Lutheran priests had been there, or ministers, or even the Protestants. He put them all in Dachau. They were killed way before the Jews were. So I'm not saying we're in that situation. I am saying that America, stay alert, be prepared. The revolution's not over. Success is not given. You have to always earn that right to be an American. Our generals have not really understood that very well. They thought just by going into a battle and wearing a lot of fruit salad, that meant something to people like me and others who didn't need the uniform, who didn't need the fruit salad, who didn't need the pension, because we wanted to go out and fail and make ourselves a success in the American system, in the American democracy, and not sit on the board of directors of Northrop Grumman or L3 or SAIC. So it's time for us to continue and start breaking down the military-industrial complex and telling our generals, enough is enough. We're not sending our boys and girls and others to war so that they can be killed for your profits.
That's right, and it's part of the Nuremberg trials that Hitler, in 1939, when he started going into Poland, Czechoslovakia, and other areas starting World War II, he said, who would remember the Armenian genocide? And the Armenian genocide was used as the model in 1943 when Hitler started to fail. He said, just kill all the slave labor, Jews, you name it. They said, look.
Poles were killed, Catholics were killed. This was not just Jewish.
And he said, we got away with the Armenian genocide, so they're not going to care here. And that is a perfect example of what we're dealing with. So, again, when you said Trump's not perfect, obviously, do you think they've got him blackmailed?
I don't know whether they got it. I don't rationalize a man who's in power. He has to explain to me and to the American public what he's going to do, how he's going to accomplish it, and not become mercurial. He has to become the president of the United States, which means he has to focus, he has to be disciplined, he has to fire people, which he can't do, I understand from his past history, and he has to be able to stay on course. If he can't, then we'd be happy to replace him with someone else. But this can't continue.
Dr. Pieczenik, StevePieczenik.com. I'm going to talk to you. Thank you so much.